Across North Nashville today, a sea of blue tarps dotting the landscape as one of the area's hardest hit got what they needed the most: volunteers. News Channel 5's Chris Conti is live in North Nashville, where, Chris, it was a really busy day.
Incredibly busy day, Vicki. There were hundreds of volunteers who were on foot here, going door to door at some of these houses that have simply been devastated by Tuesday's tornado, trying to help folks remove whatever debris they could. In an area of North Nashville that often feels neglected, there was no shortage of help or hope today. Overlooked and underappreciated. That is how residents in North Nashville felt long before Tuesday's tornado touched down.
This tree was laying on my house.
But 3 days later, that is no longer how Faith Mitchell and her neighbors are feeling.
I feel so thankful that we didn't have death on this street.
There is not much where it belongs in North Nashville.
Do you know which way is?
It's this way.
Okay.
That includes the hundreds of strangers who kept showing up here on Thursday.
So we're carrying blankets and food to take to families that have been affected.
There was no way Jen Reynolds and her friends were going to let this tragedy be overlooked.
We hope that they feel hope and love.
A cry bar. We have this shovel.
It was like this up and down Cockrell Street,
Coming into this neighborhood, I was in tears.
where Erica Bowden was standing in the middle of a stranger's home. Brick by brick, these volunteers were removing debris. No one asked them to be here.
I hope that if this happened to my home, someone would come help me.
The devastation here is profound. It stretches block after block after block. And in a zip code where the median income sits just over $34,000, rebuilding is something many residents here just can't afford. So these brigades of volunteers is how they'll get by.
Even though we got devastation, we're gonna give back. For the thanks that's being done for us.
In a neighborhood that often feels overlooked, it is hard not to see the good left behind by this storm.
There's always people to help.
If you want to know something remarkable about North Nashville, many people who we talked to today who didn't have their own homes to go to tonight were collecting donations for other people in the neighborhood here so that they could give back. Some good news here: we have seen a number of NES crews working to get the power back on. We are live in North Nashville this evening. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.